voice for the planet. You've heard about fracking, right? Well, what is it and what's it all about? And why is it so controversial? Fracking, or hydraulic fracturing, is the process of drilling deep down into the earth, often a mile or more, and then drilling sideways, horizontally, sometimes for miles. After that, a mixture of sand, water, and some very toxic chemicals are blasted into the rocks under high pressure to break up or fracture the rock, thus releasing natural gas and petroleum back to the surface. In the U.S., fracking has significantly boosted domestic oil production and driven down gas prices. It also generates electricity at about half the CO2 emissions of coal. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, let's look at the complete picture. Fracking requires huge amounts of water, which must be transported to the fracking site at significant environmental cost. The average well requires 3 to 8 million gallons, and there are 2.5 million fracking wells in the world, with about 40% or 1 million of those in the US. Carcinogenic and other toxic chemicals used in the process can escape and contaminate groundwater. Fracking has caused literally thousands of small earthquakes, and some have been as high as 5.8 on the Richter scale. This even has a fancy name. It's called induced seismicity. Fracking devastates formerly beautiful woodlands, prairies, and natural ecosystems and turns them into relatively lifeless, toxic wastelands. For people who care about our environment, this is not okay at any level. So, onshore fracking is a disaster for life on planet Earth with its toxic chemicals, air and sound pollution, ecosystem destruction, industrialization of forests, fields, and prairies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to offshore fracking. Yep, there are now thousands of fracking wells right in our once pristine Gulf of Mexico. Oil and gas companies poured over 75 billion gallons of highly toxic chemicals and fracking wastewater directly into the Gulf of Mexico in 2014 alone. And those chemicals are known to endanger marine life that is still suffering from the lingering effects of the 2010 BP Deepwater Horizon oil spill, making them even more vulnerable to these toxic chemicals. Environmentalists say the EPA is in violation of the Clean Water Act. So is it the Environmental Protection Agency? Or is it the Oil Executive Protection Agency? When are we going to start respecting the lives of plants and animals and stop putting profit first? Well, how about now? For starters, learn more. See the movies Gasland 1 and 2 and The Promised Land. Talk to your friends and neighbors. Go to avoicefortheplanet.earth and check out the other organizations that are already making a difference. Please share this video and thank you for watching.